Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Mujahid, for joining the room. And we are actually still waiting for Miss Miss Hanabi for the moderator. She said that she's still turning on her laptop. So while Miss Hanna is still running for her laptop, and Mr. Mujahid also already tried to prepare the presentation. I think everyone's here already joined the speaking practice club more than one time, but let me substitute Miss Hanna for a while to have a bit chit chat with you, because after that I will let Miss Hanna to run the class. I mean, to run the club tonight. And the topic is gonna be nice, that will be given by Mr. Mujahid, which is about ta'ud. Yeah, what is ta'ud? He will explain there later on. Okay, so Mr. Mujahid, let me also stop sharing for a while, yeah?
Yes.
Whenever your session will be mentioned by Miss Hanna, later on, you may share again your screen. Okay,
Yes,
so let me ask everyone first, and hopefully Miss Hanna will join us back. How are you anyway, Mr. Mujahid?
How, Mister? Could you repeat?
How are you tonight?
I'm fine. And how about you, Mister?
I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. So
Yes.
last time you were not in your best condition, I've heard. Were you, what's happening? Stomach ache, fever, or what?
Fever, headache, and cold.
Fever, headache, and cough, yeah?
Yeah. Cold.
So, but Alhamdulillah now the condition's better?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay,
Alhamdulillah,
great
Mister.
then.
Yes.
Great. We are waiting for your presentation tonight. Okay. I just want to chit chat a bit with you. Mr. Tariq, how are you, Mr. Tariq?
Hello, Mr. Dennis. I am fine. Thank you for asking.
Last week you were the moderator, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Do you want to be the presenter next week?
I don't know. I need to think about the title first. Maybe there is other person that's more suitable for me.
I'm just asking, actually. I know it's not the session yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Mr. Acep is also here. Hi, Miss Nurul. How are you, Miss Nurul? Can you hear my voice, Miss Nurul? Okay, probably Miss Nurul is doing something else. Welcome to Mr. Acep. Hi, Mr. Acep. How are you, Mr. Acep?
Hi, Mr. Dennis. Good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Actually, I'm just substituting Miss Hanna. If Miss Hanna here, I will give the role to her.
All right. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Hope you
Thank
are
you
all
for
doing
last
well.
week's presentation anyway. I'm sorry that I couldn't join the last week meeting.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
Okay. And also for Miss Nurul, it's okay. Yeah, the microphone is error. Yeah, hopefully the microphone is getting okay soon. Okay. Mr. Edward, how are you, Mr. Edward?
I'm good, Mr. Dennis.
Great. Are you still in the office? Are you at home? Where are you now?
Actually, I'm at the mall right now.
I
And
see.
yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Kopi Kenangan or Starbucks or Janji Jiwa? Or none of them?
Not far from Philosophy Coffee.
I see. Cool. Thank you, Mr. Edward. Miss Zainab, long time no see you, Miss Zainab. How are you, Miss Zainab?
Hi, Mr. Dennis. I'm good.
How's
Yeah,
your
it's long time I'm not join this class.
right? How have you been doing? I mean, like, how's your dissertation, thesis, and everything?
It's going well, I think.
Ah, great. Miss Hanna is here already, Alhamdulillah. So I don't need to, oh, Miss Hanna still connecting to the audio. As soon as she's connecting, we also have Miss Cindy, Brother Rango, my wife, Miss Elvira. So as soon as Miss Hanna is here, I'm gonna let her to, okay, there you go. Miss Hanna's already connecting. Miss Hanna, I'll give the stage for you, Miss Hanna, please. I just have some chit chat. Go ahead, Miss Hanna.
Thank you, Mr. Dennis. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I will open our discuss for this evening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
I hope everyone is in good condition so we can have fun with the presentation from Mr. Mujahid this evening. So let's start this session with Basmalah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So I will introduce myself. My name is Hanna. Now I'm living in Jogja. I will be your host this evening. So I think we can just start the presentation from Mr. Mujahid. So please, for Mr. Mujahid, the time is yours.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Hanna. Hello, everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you for having me in this opportunity in this night. I will presentation about topic education for early young, and my title in this presentation is about ta'ud. Before we go fast forward, let me introduce myself. I'm Mujahid. I live in Semarang. Today I am as presenter about ta'ud. Right. Let me introduce ta'ud. Okay. Yeah. As you know, maybe you have ever heard about ta'ud. Ta'ud is, I think, is a new form of education for early young. Ta'ud stand for Tahfid, Anak, Usia, Dini. It's just like with TK, kindergarten or PAUD. But the fundamental difference between TAUD and TK is, first, TAUD is focused on tahfidz. Maybe every day, ustazah or teacher recite one ayah from Al-Quran, and after that the student repeat what teacher recite before. And the second, the additional of subject is beside tahfidz, hadith, and adab. Especially Tahfid like that. So before we talk more about Tahfid, I will give you brief information about history. Okay. Actually, the idea of educational for early young is founded by Friedrich Wilhelm August Froebel, or we well known Froebel, in 1837 until 900. And the idea from Froebel was accepted in wide community global. So there are kindergarten in French, in England, in America at the time. The goal, one of the goal in kindergarten, according to Froebel, is to make children get cognitive and social skill to use their curiosity to learn. So in Indonesia, the idea for educational for early young was initiated by Raden Mas Suwardi Suryaningrat, or we all known Ki Hajar Dewantara, at the time 1922. Is so various, so many institution educational, like Ki Hajar Dewantara make education for children from 5 until 6 years old. The name is Taman Indriya. There was education for children from 6 until 9 years old. Name is Taman Anak. There was Taman Muda education for children from 9 until 10 years old. And there was Taman Dewasa, like education for junior high school, and Taman Madya for senior high school. And I will tell you the idea of from education Ki Hajar Dewantara is the goal to fulfill the soul of nation in our homeland at the time. So the subject is about nationalist focus to make how the young generation to be good than before. Next 2 years after that, appear educational institution name is Bustanul Atfal. It was initiated by Aisyah Muhammadiyah in Yogyakarta. One of the goal Bustanul Atfal established is for how to spread education about Tauhid. Yeah. And year after year, Bustanul Atfal and Taman Siswa, as we know, is growth until independent, until after independent, until now. And the last 2014, Tahfid established by Jasaku Wadi Mubarak. So Ta'ud is initiated by Wadi Mubarak in 2014. In short is we get what image or picture there is important for us how to make education for early young age, and especially for Ta'ud just focus on Tahfid. Next Ta'ud, we talk deep about Ta'ud. First, as I said before, Ta'ud is founded by Wadi Mubarak. Wadi Mubarak is Tahfiz institution from early young age, Ta'ud, until college. Wadi Mubarak have elementary school focus on Tahfiz also, and Wadi Mubarak have junior high school focus on Tahfiz also, and senior high school until college. And Wadi Mubarak is located in Megamendung, Bandung. Megamendung, Bandung. The second is inspiration. Ta'ud inspiration by Surat Maryam in Al-Quran, ayah 21. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Yahya, khudil kitaba biquwwah. The translate is, "Oh Yahya, take hold of the book with might, and we give him wisdom even as a youth." The interpretation of this ayah, according to Qatadah is ulama, said at the time Prophet Yahya was 2 or 3 years old. And according Muqatil is ulama also said Prophet Yahya, when he get a comment from Allah, he was 3 years old. So Wadi Mubarak get inspiration to make educational for early young from Surah Maryam, ayah 21. And for today, Wadi Mubarak have 165 branch. Oh my God. In Indonesia and abroad. And I just talked before, additional subject before Tahfiz is about Hadith, Adab, and others, like how to read Al-Quran with Tibyan method. Okay. I will give you some diagram. I will say Ta'ud make model for us. I think I mean is the people who have memorized Al-Quran from earlier, I believe they will be a good man, will be a good person, good attitude, good human resources, and anything. I just give if this year each of branch from Wadi Mubarak graded 1% only. In this year we get 165, and after next year we get 330, and in 2024 we get 430. 1905, and after that we get what we call bonus. People memorize Al-Quran from early young. So that means is, we can search in YouTube how powerful people who have memorized Al-Quran from early young. If you see it, he is Tegar. He is difabel, but his mother motivated him to memorize Al-Quran, and he famous and got chance for got chance in talk show Hitam Putih, I think, and is prestige at the time. And if we look here, Najah Huda he is from Lombok. Najah Huda, for this year he is 11 years old, but he was complete his memorized Quran when he was 8 years old. And what we call ajaibnya, he is a functional brain paralysis, or we call dia mempunyai kelumpuhan otak secara fungsional, but he can prove, he can he can prove, and his family, he can memorize Al-Quran, and it is the good moment when Ali Jaber give him kiss on her foot. I think it is a wonderful woman, and we can get this opportunity only except for people extraordinary. I think Najah Huda and Tegar is evidence based for us that who memorize Al-Quran from early young, they will get space for in community. They will get other chance in future and anything. The last presentation, opportunity and trade. I think opportunity, people who memorize Al-Quran from early young is he is get modal to be ulama, because as you know, Imam Shafi'i, Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, and Imam Nawawi, them were memorize Al-Quran under when were they under 10 years old. And we know Imam Shafi'i, he gave his intellectual property to us. We know Mazhab Imam Shafi'i, Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, masterpiece of Mazhab Imam Ahmad, and Imam Nawawi have masterpiece that we know, Arba'in Nawawi. Yeah. And the second is when people memorize Al-Quran from early young, he get access for enter college, like UNAN in west of Sumatra, Unisula in Semarang, UNY in Jogja, UNS in Solo, Undip in Semarang also, and UII have a special requirement to people who memorize Al-Quran. And also state agency like TNI now make a rule or make special pet who has memorized Al-Quran. he get a special recommendation. He gets special privilege. And the second and the third, when people memorize Al-Quran, I think they will learn they will learn anything besides Al-Quran easily, like learn social studies, or like learn math, social, computing, and others. And I believe when people memorize Al-Quran, they will prove that I can study others beside Al-Quran. And that's it. First is when people memorize Al-Quran from earlier, I think he will good man, good person, good attitude and anything. But if they don't want to open mind to learn new skill, new lesson, new subject, I think they will get only what they achieve, only maybe just teacher for Tahfid, and it's no problem. And it is depend on person. But if people, I believe in the next year, we not only we not only one skill, but two skill or three skill in the future. If we just only have one skill in the future, I think we can, we have to study hard to survive in this life. And the second is bad attitude. Like in Arabic say sahib as-sahib, which means is friend is a puller. When we have friend in good attitude, we will get what getah attitude, good attitude also. And also if we have a if we have friend bad attitude, I think we will get getah also bad attitude. I think in this night my presentation, sorry because I have maybe not perform in this night. Thank you for your attention. My time I will give to Mr. Hanna as moderator.
Thank you, Ustadz Mujahid, for the great presentation. Such an inspiring topic from the many people that memorizing Quran since they were kids. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will have Q&A session, which is question and answer. So if any one of you have question for Mr. Mujahid, you can just raise your virtual hand. So I already see two people raising their hand, Mrs. Elvira and Mr. Dennis. And next, Mrs. Nurul. So who will deliver the first question, Mr. Dennis or Mrs. Elvira? I'm sorry, I didn't see who's the first who raised the hand. Okay, please, Mrs. Elvira.
Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Hanna. Actually, it is the inspiration presentation from you, Mr. Mujahid. Yeah, thank you, Miss Hanna, give the chance for me. Actually, it is my dream to become Hafiz and make my son become Hafiz, but it's really hard to achieve that. Yeah, actually, I'm working, and also my working is different with education. Yeah, but I just want to ask you. It's actually 3 questions. It's okay or no, Miss Hanna? I can ask 3 questions because I'm very curious what this topic.
Okay, make it short and fast.
Okay. The first question is, can you explain about the method Ta'ud? It is the same as a TPA or different? Second question, some people say we must correct our pronounce hijaiyah and tajweed before we want to reciting a Quran. Based on your experience, is just following or listen, is effective or no? Because yeah, for early young, yeah, they yes, sometimes they can follow, but it is okay or no if they don't know the pronounce correct, but just follow. And the third, I try to teach my son hijaiyah letter, but it is hard to make him a focus and can learn in a long time. Can you give us some tips? Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Alfira. Maybe I will answer, yeah, Mr. Hanna.
Yeah.
No problem.
It's okay.
Okay. First is Ta'ud method same like TPA? Actually, in Ta'ud, Mr. Elvira, especially for start from 3 years old, yeah, from three years old until 5. And in Ta'ud, every day, a teacher recite 1 ayah, and then children 3 years old and 4 years old repeat what teacher said before. And what we say, there is many what we say keajaiban, ya. I have one student. I have student, and he has little brother. Little brother was 3 years old. 3 years old. When he gave handphone, automatically he said, "Qul a'udzu birabbin nas, malikin nas, ilahin nas." When he gave, I don't know. It is amazing, I think. So, according neuroscience perspective, what I was read, from baby until 8 years old, our neuron is more productively. So when our neuron more productively, what anything baby or child get or picture or catch up, they will enter to be get what the information directly go to his brain. What do you say? Alam bawah sadar. Yeah, alam bawah sadar. And we now mostly in this life we what we say ditentukan oleh alam bawah sadar kita. That first. And the second is have we correct our pronunciation and tajweed? Actually, what we said, the law of recite Al-Quran with tajweed, it is fardu ain, yeah, fardu ain. But people study about tajweed is fardu kifayah. Yeah, I'm repeat more. The law for recite Al-Quran with tajwid. Tajwid include pronunciation is fardu ain. But people who study about tajwid is fardu kifayah. And when you late to learn tajwid and pronunciation is no problem, because we know Allah give us what we call selama kita berusaha ya kita insya Allah bisa.
As long as we
As long
learn.
as we afford or effort, Allah will give you more anything barakah. And third, how can you repeat the question, Mr. Elvira?
Actually, I write the question in the chat box. Yeah, I try to. Yeah, it is. I just chit chat with you. Yeah, can you give me some tips, because it's really hard to make children focus. And Alibata and go running again, and it is not easy to make. And I think because I'm not a teacher, and maybe I'm not a patient too. So it is really hard to teach hijaiyah letter to children and make him focus. Can you give some tips for me?
As I said before, from baby until 8 years old, the children very fast to catch up what information they get. Maybe you have, Mr. Elvira, make me time or family time with your son or with child after Maghrib and after Subuh to make halaqah, and you try to introduce. If your son don't know about huruf hijaiyah, yes, you introduce maybe with media online or media offline, as long as you are strong, as long as you have it in. And in especially for Wadi Mubarak, they have Tibian method, and in Play Store, App Store, they have there is Atibian. Now, so if you have a phone and have space memory, you can download Atibian. It is.
Can you type down the Atibian apps, because I worry I'm incorrect.
Now maybe what solution from me is that Mr. Elvira. I will give screenshot after this App Store or Play Store Atibian.
Okay, thank you very much.
Is it enough my answer? I'm sorry.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Elvira. Hope you can teach your son.
Okay. So we will move to the next people who will ask the question. Please, Mr. Dennis.
Thank you, Miss Hanna. Okay, Mr. Mujahid, you don't need to say sorry. Your English is okay. I know sometimes you call Miss Elvira and Miss Hanna Mister. It's supposed to be Miss, but it's fine. The content of your presentation was marvelous. I mean, that's what I need to say. So, mashallah, that's good. I learned a lot from you. Just for your information, also, I was born not as an Islam. I was born as a Christian, and I grew up as Christian, but then I converted to be Muslim. That's me. And then talking about pronunciation, I also sometimes hate. I needed about, same like in Arabic and English. I needed to learn Quran like about 3 months to read Quran. 3 or 6 months actually. Equal 1, equal 2, equal 3, it's okay lah. But when it's go to nun mati ketemu ba, I was like, what should I read this? You know, why it becomes because Arabic is a new letters for me, right, at that moment. And how many harokat? In English, we also have harokat, actually, like the difference between beach and beach. It's the same harokat, actually, different meaning. Yeah. So I agree with you that it's important to read Quran with tajweed, but it's fardu ain. But to learn about it is fardu kifayah. I also still learn. My son and Miss Elvira's son is actually the same because it's our son, actually. So my question is like this, Mr. Mujahid. My son is, my son and Miss Elvira's son, he is easier to memorize about short dua, like Bismika Allahumma ayah Bismika Amut is the best dua that he can do. Every time he eats, he said that. Every time he sleeps, he said that. Because that's what I try to tell him whenever he wants to sleep. Yeah, but so far that's the only thing that he can do so far. I know I'm not good in memorizing Quran too. So my question for Mr. Mujahid, how can we as adults be, okay, you told me before that probably me and my wife can do halakoh to read Quran. But the problem, my time and my wife's time are different. Sometimes my wife is free during weekend, I'm not free during weekend. So, and typically my son, he likes to run and run and run, and he likes to get attention. So he doesn't like to stay still. My question as the Ustad who actually teach children.
Don't call me Ustad, Mr.
You're a teacher. What's teacher in Arabic? Is it Ustad or do I have different word?
Yeah, Mr. You call me only Mr. Don't. Yeah, no problem, no problem.
But what's Arabic word of teacher? I'm asking.
Yeah.
Ustad, right? Or do you have another vocabulary?
Mudaris, not Ustad.
Okay, I call you by Mudaris. Since I don't know, Mu'alim, I don't know, to be honest, I don't know the vocabulary of a teacher in Arabic.
Yeah.
My question to you, Mr. Mujahid, how do you think, as your experience, to handle the active kid? And also, like, if you told me about, you told my wife about the App Store, if you can also have like YouTube channel, probably, please share. Because it's easy to find Cocomelon in English, but there is no Cocomelon in Arabic. I don't know so far. So like my son can catch English easily, but I don't know Arabic, and I want to teach him Arabic. So if you have a YouTube channel, please share. And how do you handle the attractive kid? He looks like me and my wife. We like to talk a lot. So when we talk, he always says, "Stop!" He probably sees us. So what's your answer with that, Mr. Mujahid? Thank you. Jazakallah.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Dennis. Inshallah, I will share about Tibian method in our group. So how my method for manage a child when they learn. Yeah, I think firstly we just adjust ourselves with their. Yeah, we make our expression, we make our what meaning heart, we make our brain is like child. I think maybe we can general our ability to adjust ourselves to with child. I think, and when child get more touch, when child get more touch, when a child get more attention from us, he automatically get give their attention to us, as long as I teach like that. Yeah, more the more we give our attention, more the more we give touch, yeah, touchless, touch, like hey, or we give kiss, yeah, until we give kiss, no problem to our child, or to give our child. They will give their attention to us also, King. Yeah. Firstly, maybe, yeah, from our heart, from our brain, from our expression, we adjust like a child, and after that we give more touch, like kiss or like belayan, give more, give good word, sayang, cintaku, ya, buah hatiku, anak soleh. They maybe they automatically give their attention as long as I teach the child, Mister. Sorry, I just share my.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Mister. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Dennis. So the next question will be from Miss Nurul.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Hanna.
Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Mujahid, for the presentation. I will ask you about, do you have another method to early young age? Because as a experience, to sit down and then reciting Quran for the early young age is, as my experience in my institution or in my lembaga gitu ya. I'm facing the PAUD ya also, and then one for the morning 1 hours to ziyada, and the next hours for murojaah, for reciting Quran. Sometimes the children's getting bored, especially for kinesthetic type. Yes, very active, run and run everywhere. Do you have another method except like to make the children happy with Quran? Like we know that another style for general education, like Montessori. Montessori is to let children happy with their toys. But this is Quran. How to make them happy with Quran? Do you have another method to in early young age? Do you get my questions?
Yes, Mr. Yes, Mrs. Nurul. I will answer as long as I have experience. Actually, I have minimum experience to teach child in early young. I will tell you a story about Said Mursi. Said Mursi is ulama from Turkey. If you read novel from Habibur Rahman al-Shirazi, the title is Api Tauhid, you can get story how about Said Mursi life. Actually, Said Mursi memorized Al-Quran in 1 week, and the secret of from his parenting. So when his mother bring him in dalam kandungan. No, what we say? Never leave take ablution or wudu. Yeah. So his mother from Said Mursi, when Said Mursi in kandungan, when Said Mursi in kandungan, his mother never leave take ablution, tidak pernah meninggalkan sama sekali pun wudu. And wonderful, he be a great ulama at the time. The next history is about Imam Nawawi. Yeah, Imam Nawawi. He don't want to play with peer group, with his peer group. He want to live in house and read Al-Quran. And the parenting from Imam Nawawi is the same. His mother, when he bring ketika dalam kandungan, never leave take ablution, tidak pernah meninggalkan wudu. So I think when we face the child, firstly is we menghadirkan our heart, our mind, to child that this child I will teach about Al-Quran, and then forget to maybe ask to Allah, we say Bismillah, maybe Inshallah, Rabbi Shrahli Sadri, Allahumma sahla ila ma ja'altahu sahla, and others dua. You can do anything after you dua. My method is first, don't forget take ablution before you teach, because wudu is powerful. I think ablution is for, and before you teach, you say Bismillah, and what happened in what will going, that is you will face. I think you can memaksa a child to memorize Al-Quran. I think you cannot paksa child to memorize Al-Quran. But if you give your attention, your touch, I think, and with your before you teach, you take ablution, I think it's more powerful. I think, Mister. That is my suggestion for you. I'm sorry for my limited knowledge.
Thank you, Mr. Mujahid, for spiritual awareness.
Yeah, I'm more spiritual man.
All right. So, Mrs. Nurul, is it enough for you?
Yes.
The answer from Mr. Mujahid. All right. So, since the Q&A time is up, so I would, Miss Astuti, I'm so sorry you cannot deliver your question in this session. Maybe you can ask Mr. Mujahid in the breakout room. So I hope Mr. Dennis.
Yes, I will help me with Mr. Mujahid.
Sure, thank you. So we will move to the breakout room session. So we will have two breakout room session. The first breakout room session will be, we will have 15 minutes. Is that okay, Mr. Dennis?
15 minutes, yeah, okay.
Sure. Okay, guys.
Okay, so in the room 1, there will be Mr. Azam and Miss Nurul. Room 2, there will be Miss Cindy and Mr. Edward. Room 3, there will be Miss Astuti and Mr. Rango. Wait, Miss Astuti would be with Mr. Mujahid, yeah? Wait. Room 3. So Miss Astuti will be with Miss Astuti will be with Mr. Mujahid. Why did I put wrong name there? Okay. And then room 4, there will be Mr. Rango and Miss Elvira. Room 5, there will be Mr. Acep and Mr. Torik, as well as Miss Hanna. And then room 6, there will be Miss Zainab and Miss Nurul. You have 15 minutes to discuss. Start from now, please. Because Miss Hanna has the internet connection, so we're gonna do the second round. Yeah, I'm actually listening to Mansoor right now with my son. So that's what Miss Nurul suggestion, watching Mansoor. So, although I don't understand what's the Arabic about, no idea. Khalil, that's what I just hear, but I don't understand what does it mean. So. Create the room. Okay. Please tell me if you're already with the same partner. Okay. Wait. In room 1, there will be Miss Nurul and Miss Zainab. Room 2, there will be Mr. Azam and Mr. Torik. Room 3, there will be Mr. Acep.
Miss Nurul and Mr. Zainab, I think same partner. Miss Nurul and Miss.
Is it?
Yeah, which Nurul do you mean, Mr. Dennis? Because there are 2 Nurul in this room.
I think it's
I'm
only
already with
devices.
Yeah?
It's the same devices. Miss Nurul and Miss Nurul Kusumawardani is the same device, right?
Oh, I think not.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Let me.
I'm already with Mrs. Nurul.
With Miss Nurul, yeah. Okay, sure. So wait. Okay, let me just move. Miss Elvira will be with Miss Zainab. Mr. Azam will be with Mr. Torik. Mr. Acep with Mr. Rango. Miss Cindy will be with Mr. Mujahid and with Miss Nurul. And Miss Astuti will be with Mr. Edward. Anybody in the same room before? No, yeah? Okay. Same as before, 15 minutes to discuss. Start from now.
Thank you.
No worries. Okay, everyone. Yeah, Miss Hanna told us in the group that she has the problem with the device. So I will try to back her up. Since tonight we already got the marvelous presentation from Mr. Mujahid, and now it's time for us to find the new presenter for next week. Does anybody here wants to be the presenter? Probably Miss Nurul. It's been a long time. Last time I remember that you talked about the Jelantah one. Do you want to?
I try, Mr. Dennis.
Oh, okay, so you will be the next presenter, yeah?
Yes, I try.
MashaAllah. Great. Anybody wants to be the moderator?
Maybe I can try
Sure,
it.
Miss Astuti will be the moderator, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay,
because a long time ago I became moderator.
All right. It's an easy wheezy, seems like. Not just
I
not more than a
I
minute.
hope I can attend next meeting, inshallah.
Great. Okay. If you if you are sick, then it is fine because we don't know if we're sick, yeah. But if you must attend anything else, please remind me at least a day before, because it's very difficult to find the backup of the speaker. Yeah. So it's kind of difficult. But if you're sick, then nobody can. It's kind of force majeure. before we finish, would you mind to turn your camera on? So we're gonna take the picture together for tonight. Take a picture together. Would you mind to open your camera? Okay. Okay, if you
I'm sorry, I can't open my camera.
sure, if you cannot open, it's okay. Yeah. Let me just take a picture now, yeah. Once again, thank you very much, Mr. Mujahid, for tonight's wonderful presentation. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Mujahid, for the insightful presentation.
And you also, Mr. Asep, thank you for your sharing last week.
Oh, no worries.
Barakallahu fiik.
My pleasure.
Let's take a picture together, yeah. 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great and wonderful night. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Salam. Bye, everyone. Thank you,
Waalaikumsalam.
Kak Dennis. Thank you.